I have one team for your mamma, acquire about Ken's media so. And then you may a sheer move Hanuma, yet the and Chiana Bremo free Germany, a Oberhausen. Now, and you may the Adiba and say, ye be cut Casafa topic be home. I am so very sensitive crack. Then say, growing up, you know, a dear near man of fame, and I say, dear near manna. Obetimi akakai bonebeka say memories ni bi ne ye den he edoso na ye breaking it down ba ko na saa asem yi no enya me kwana me beka ho asem ye doso ne wa nti wo se me ma ahwefo ehu me abadwafo o mo hanom na obia me hu ono soso ba bi ofri di baaye na afi ye de hihye so me semre no mema obia bondidin na at least wakana ho asem bakra bi ate na de ahihye so nti onua we are going ma ya herfo ne atiefo hu ba bia free ba ne de de obi piano we
okay me so your friend Rex de do na di ni me yakwadwo
Rex Omana
na your friend no Rex na me to our housing here yeah
oh nice
then discussion kakra wo ho entina ye nyina ye wa ha ye be bobo
Mami, I have one social who be a free name.
Monsieur your friend Derek, Oberhausen here na me. Na me share program no Ken's media or YouTube. And I'm in very interesting conversations there also.
Yes, what try a two sako.
Yes.
It's also had a two sako man. Ken's media and also a bachelor of break.
Yes.
Bria,
boss.
You have a body. That's what they are.
Many high.
Oh, it's just many high.
Oh, many high.
And I mean, my men took my who be myself no. That's why it's slow, mammy.
I mean, yes, slow.
Jeremy, my chef for the chief who we are free in the bar.
Oh, maybe other than say we are the men coffee near the frame. Because me Germany here be
ona coffee kinata no boy man. Coffee ko.
I mean.
Okay. And then I have for the tifo. Summary, you have a cassava topic be very sensitive to the American. Growing up, I brought one, you know. Dear near man, our family experiences been a winner in terms of so called school area now. Just say a dose was our topic on a very broad and see, ye share said you'll be a brown mini and near our family, boa, the arm wow, Nino, what be do some merino. At the end of our regretting was any man. It's in the order I be taking step by step to the afro, I will do so. It's in no main casamreno. Memma ubia actually or no, as no be an environmental meaning, of course. Or uses a grana quan tonight, baby out tonight piano. Ubinya at least challenges be name, experiences be a union no ufe the umuye. It's a per se share. So also I will share or can media so no notification bells not okay keswa. Also make me who at least also the in a summarized version with my chronica crab na at least we so tima kan you know summary I will share say ni yeah tia no ye be kire adwen se bibini na also wonti bibia se a obetimi actual comment section na ye hu se de be ya bibini a ye so beti my reply na I kama you know
there is any trying to say you know
there be meeting so person shall say
okay
shall say no
problem
yango
growing up no you can say growing up where no the same. Me de make say transition say we free to be about comedy akwati be afufro say be we change stages of life no now growing up no be our experiences your good ones your bad ones now me you know I think say I started with the bad ones bad experiences na be because at a very tender age my parents go through divorce things became hard, so when him said it's not easy raising a child alone, you know. I had to do certain things to fend for myself in a way. Me mommy, then times no pama dear, and so we are here now being a woman. You know, me and Kasa pon school, na meet me but then times na Ghana na unso to me call baby near fret. Near your call and transfer near MTM, meaning some
call center.
Yeah, Nina, my operating that
chip that
and yet, space to space, yes, I miss anyone in Nana, me be sent away. Miss Mitty Maniaca cardia support into me started hustling very early.
Wow, but
life knows air queen and any master. So it got to a time when you be a year, I became comfortable and life goes on, you know. bibia gu so a ekonanim
it will show baby or be no with growing up na e ka ho asem no na me no wadi ni e boa
oh me hu ni say nyame di madini e because me hwe baby a me free a hwe maton ade da maton ade ankasa wo miti so da because me adwuma ya ade a me pe adwuma because minim say ni edi sika kakra minim say ni spending ti sika penya me de say nya adwuma ni nya sika nko na me obi a me pe aduane pa anti no se me di ti se me adwuma na me nya sika ko di dia me ye anti no me hu ne se baby a odi dia nyame ene ma di ni ye pa
ba ni me de was ma kan ni
e de na yo
o so say
yeah
na oswa ne ma wo ti so
yeah ma so bi da
ya me de ne se wo pampa mampa
ya se ka ka so
ko ara be twa se nyame no wadi no because ka obi o so ade wa pampa mu pa ade
so a
ese ka go so baba
yeah but
so e ho tiri ho atu se apete
na ya do nyame ni
nice one
yeah
antino wo de sa adwene bibi ho because dem kan edoso
bebre
antino ma men tie obia at least obia we me fan say introduction
yeah
so antino Kofi ne
so growing up for me so like what's everybody kasana me straight akara like obia or everything to say but just like I said obi dey rest than so yeah growing up life wasn't that easy, you know. And my last time I met for TikTok live, and they were more about how they suffered in their childhood. I started to speak like they were like, "Oh, bro, we know you. Oh, mommy, you're okay." So there was nothing wrong with your growing up, but because of money feelings, you know, they never knew something was happening or like, you know. So for growing up, everybody has something to say, you know. For growing up, life wasn't easy because. Me share then times me read JHS for say me courses. Not me mama say mo so now I have to change my school. Say me tena me mama change. Oh baby I me mama oh. Na me so my head. Ma share me mama. Wow. So that was how life wasn't easy. Let me put it that way. Yeah. So growing up, you know, that's what I can say. Everybody have something to say. Like we have many to say. If I start to speak like ebe say and you understand? That's how it will. But all thanks to Sema Bidru, like, and I know life has been a little bit good, and life is becoming good, and it will be better, you know. So that's the thing I could say.
There's also Nyamini
Wadini because so back then, life has been better. Yeah. You see the life here. You see the life here. And I really say every purpose I have, you know, like send me pen and how my dreams are. No me bomba say, yeah,
say Nyankopon ti do abedu hade I mean, ya ka dey say people cry. So because all the compare say time I wo Ghana ne ha na say sisi a ultimate do so say obu say
life has been way better. I mean, way better than it was. Way better.
Oh, you go
oh, growing up no, say na me yes OBIC can asem no. It wasn't easy. It be the name more than saying be. Me country. Me per se no me nyina okumase.
Okay.
Yeah, I man to Sikem. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth because I was going to be cancer.
I say because I want to see you so.
Debbie, I want to see you so. Although say me can say my for and I say one more woman here for, but no, they were doing their best. I'm for say. In as much say next can you know, now man for a year, Juma year 1 or 2. I don't think say me the name ko year Juma and I be bisa. But I think say be after school and I hear boy parents 1 or 2 be near church and they be 1 or 2 start be so on. But I think say ni name na say na dey my yawo for. Because the way they brought us up, no, and now shape us into the man we are now. You know me born my because of my upbringing, no. So back in Ghana, say be a 1 and for 4 or more year new maybe a baby a free and then chibi a chewa unfound we mistake now Tracy call on my web. And it's quite funny. You can't bring in and telling you now come me say it's very fun to say between my mom and dad and papa can know mommy I ready
for one child.
Debbie. Or Tinetino. And my mom was one woman, I owe her everything. Be whatever I am right now, no, I owe her everything. Because I remember say in those times now you grow up, we mistake believe because I am kwa. Or fair channel be so much will be refia. Ubi be kept on the yasem. And the back Okotiana, man, Okotiana. You need to was here.
Yes, please.
Till next time, be beside about 3 months, man. So what I say,
Mommy, your friend is a
mommy, your friend at 5 years. Indeed, I think that even in the vicinity, there were a lot of bad people. They were. The catch my friends say, my best friend I'm in the course, we say, was Shiwi, or Humia, some Pekka Kraman, and some when you get it, after you Miss Minis Kebiao, but Humia, in a way, he's proud of me because influence never one time, no mistake, foul. Easily. And see, among the friends, no, and as among my childhood friends, no, they're like, hey, we are style be power, because of me upbringing. Ukufi ebe truth say, ebi ni wonu mu. We on you be na wanya dey. Why be all free? So mu ko dia enidi.
There's all the chirima. Yes, ukufi ko ka chirima me o ka jo say dey.
Oko ye dey.
That's it.
Good.
So what they say? Ana see you go school. Me nke school say me ka intem won kra search no kra na. I said, there was a saying so obi ama me tunefo. Right? Me ma me dey tufu na wanti aba and sim bebre. Right? My dad was also doing his best. I remember said there was a time a Juma no you know utimi kona o krum o say jashe no that fire out with me kona ho nyina she. Now he had to start everything from afresh, right? Now it was a whole lot. Me mom means to be very hard working. Very hard working. Ko Juma area and that's on about 10 or maybe 10 o'clock. But now me I say at the early stage around 12 the time na me know e biane me dey ofie. It was right serious.
Hey, I don't want any yet.
Me nya metima kan akure wo.
Hey.
Inti stable your car bring it now. I tell him mommy dear. She has done everything she could. Say ABI weekends no. Obeye you know I still in quite be she fridge right. To class 5 class 6 me go for food now.
Wow.
People banter about Benye be the mommy dey about no dey do Kroma and over. But everything they were doing, all those weekends in your time, she always find time to make sure that we all sorted for. Pabwa sem, watari sem. Me in this case, me uniform, I'm uniform better. Pabwa correct. They be away come to be to me for oko in Champua. So what you say? School now going to use obey extra classes. Now me mommy na yam pamu school fees. Debbie. So only be crown about bosia the wako. Inti na ye ba no etere bi e pamo no adi na ye mpamo kra ye pamo omo ye ina no odi umachi ayedai akofie no kwa ngufie obeku bi fie na kono e muri kantis kana kono e biare adi unizo ba na oko na oba na no mu se chiwa inti I bring in the obi a was told you I think so I owe everything I am right now to my parents. They did a hell of a job. My siblings and I, we turned out very good. I think that, and even in my family, no, my siblings and I, no, we turn out to be there. I mean, can't very trouble, but you're very smart because you might be away, you know, say, oh, catch you wouldn't quite some you can influence me in any way I want to be, right? Am I idea?
Oh, when Auntie Aviata, Kofi say, young cancer say, Mother's Day, we share him. Or be proud, big surprise.
Oh yeah.
Name no. For now, man, I won from class 5, you know. I was so young who was been on. I was a professional for 4 pounder.
That really helped me.
Oh yeah.
It brought me a lot. And again, no.
Because me grab said, over brows and be man.
Oh. Like another difference is all those no money skin, you know, my person my education side, but you know, private school. In Jabia, form 3 no, you boarding house. To me come and him boarding house, na me chichi bastard in Wadiani. Wow. Right? Into ono so nko form the same school in Ekoi. Ono so nko form 3 na me nia band, we were 3, 2 boys and last money. Ono was certain the tin na obiet me no. Ti Sundays in the off, you know. Either say me na me no na say mommy no man want because we very okay. Ti be phone obey na obey your baby bia. It really helps us a lot. Ama e me ko university say me no aduane a me boys must man no aduane obia ba around. And I say na mommy sitting on no aduane e fi obesave obia. Wow. Oh, it's serious. Because weekends now weekend be not I can only. Fiona be a baby. Can only know. Or should that talk? Oh, stories the door.
So the shark, all the color like will be in the
Oh, yeah.
Kele, Odia Meduro.
Oh, yeah.
Odia will be able to do that with the kind of way.
Oh, David. If I knew it's really.
Kofi, my friend, how many times? My friend, 2 times, kind of way.
Oh, David.
Who can't actually, I remember. You feel the color like will be able to do. Now, all the own kind of credit problem. Then, Momo, once I saw one son, Jumano, if I want money, Anna, your pause with the young boy. You need to be full pounded. Very important.
Me a chef fucking. Maybe a man be that.
Oh, wow.
Me made a tune and me foot to you.
And I somehow can know.
Before me kill you, me yeah, away. No, okay, we know
oh, yeah, way.
We have a sort of time. What time?
I can hear and I say,
oh, I say so. No, it's okay. I have to say the truth, like I don't know.
I say the truth.
Oh no, we can't throw. We can't.
We are so okay. Everyone was there. Okay, no, I say, oh, also me ya. I was also my man that also who are. It's okay. Topic no, my son found different section. In terms of school, no. When your challenges be
school there obi oko school be facing challenges, especially when it comes to school fees, cane and a whole lot of stories. My uncle side to them call private school.
Okay.
School back when I'm calling we and other obi oko private schools are by Chadie. I know them. Because what was it?
Side to
That's government school. Where you sure say private schools no more disciplined.
Like your bomb chest.
Oh, mini school never call energized. Abacha.
What's this? I told you.
One kind of story. They say obi of course Matthew be a kind story. Matthew and one private school be all mono. Is it while mechanic or class 6? And it's a environmental studies teacher also, either social studies or user. And now, or by no or ye be was not ya work be as ye intro is na was starting boy or boy. But also book guy be or boy guy na guy no at all from guy the team man with giant. My family plan. And I freely drew me so make say 2 over 5 was 4 over 10 was a bizarre. No boom me coffee bra. Put it on or father bomb pad me jam out was a catch so the block. So bomb that's the primary level. Ninja is back. I say ninja also bomb is in basic school na me that good but na me pe ball sem or na me ya dey akra. So tie kakra kan we in call SHS me call was HDP. Hono before some people call and then say I had a conversation with my dad and my name the a calm style be laughing the me question me suya gidi the whole story
also the born no grab here mamu
okay so be o quest getting bobo on count also suya de yeah obi omo go nche ni kwa na best days one
there's a hono we ka say na wonju hu ya na
Debbie that conversation I had with my dad no it changing my perspective about life it changing the
perception.
And the way I even see like perspective. Yeah. So what you are saying, what me say, Kofi, go school, say, won't say be hard. Yeah. That tell us to set up and learn. Minim the year, say, Yami said that you have to go to me, because I see a cover for test be the whole Form 1. They almost bear 1,000, first 10. As a first 50, now me counts, hey, me pa mini. Into one time, I say, paddy mass. So the mass, I am a lie.
Oh, sure.
Mass.
Derek. As one can
be like
Mass.
Wow.
Hey, Mass I said what can
me Mass. Obi along me call. If you went back
Mass
basic school na me Paris and Mass. Eh dey am 70 plus in each.
Yeah. Mass unya so busy.
BC na was am because me 2 I go 2.
Where sure.
Yeah, me go 2. Ana SSC am go so me 6 or 7 days. Also Mass me 8.
Where sure.
Yeah.
I want to for next time when the certificate have a chair. Go to for I making you. Papa be up, so I won't say, me, so I'm a thing. I'm in my dear, but common evidence. Oh, for it's okay. I have wanted for more hearing. Me I make you so on the certificate life and colored because one prove it is a penny bia say me so am a bonda who there so what to be a to comment section as na me if you say what is a penny say time of go school no a bonda obi ase no wa ben as you who certificate that
oh there me the day we catch us me wa bon tira me play school that's I was in a school and no science athletics so anytime be a school be friend man ko side no but say we go school say on no bon to school there remember the school no play school we no catch me on there bon to the school there no
the school in Chadanya no business minded kakra intina ade ton ye the sim for back to the school no
that's go school
but funny enough na my grandfather no ye headmaster.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, school.
Oh, it's that time near woman. It was those days. What you say? What your friend is saying? Eastern region.
Eastern region, okay.
Before you do, I was, you know.
Okay.
That's where I come from. Now me nana, no a headmaster, but now me mama play school. It's master papa, a protester. That is it. Now I want to know of a ball man. I say
it's one that's affected also.
Me can't say affecting because me go school now me monster. I was an average student.
Okay.
Now
wow, when you first saw me
same visa. Yeah. JHS na me good. Na me good kakra. But as a buy SS no, you must for me best sign. Say I can process no. And I'm saying pay and you say na me na me rap. Me go school go. Obi go school go around 2013 to 2015 be when him said na me a rapper and me call other schools call rap battle near the other.
You remember freestyle?
Yeah, me tell mama freestyle.
Okay.
Me the rapper you mean could be sana na ye boy am a pavy way my say record yes me no me a robocop me ta free rap sell lollipop. One
hey, I wanted you for. I'm saying that we because the cast heat. There come a heat to her. The time say the enche. Say you may be being an artist also. The same say you must switch crap artist manager. Yeah, he said I'm say you say any branches will breathe. So talent you know he say after the APAP. He say you be out on him for and you'll be so. And the man can
that's what I'm the topic of the day.
The man can yeah, man can also talent when I try to be a man.
Oh yeah. Me average like everything. Be it's me kakra.
It's me pen my kakra.
But the media na kwa say bibia mitimi kakra te se bia meto nyom nka se menim nyom to meto nyom metima bo drum yeah what the metina organ ho everything like what the everything I could do everything
so freestyle
yeah freestyle okay blah 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 no the food basket so keep it talking about me being casket so focus on your auntie that stop the nonsense now come anywhere I will do my own thing nigga take a shit about my car get a license start looking for one good they look for more sense that's so clear that makes sense yeah
Marcel
Debbie I say fire who agree now you say I say pay
Marcel
management team be manage artists because maybe I can call Kase he I say you know I have na you and I want get it say Kofi when I bet much me hu
oh nim dem nyade me voice na me
voice Kofi also go to I wanted to who say no and then I get it very interesting nemo no you say agro dem so na adolescence class for also quote the next step of growing up also. Yes, I bet that I bet you never so now fi you really you know. You see the next thing I person course your aspiration in growing up. It's not see a shape of your aspiration. A bra onyini na fi Kofi I'm so mama no crazy person them.
Oh Also, your kind of aspirations are in growing up, but I ever see you so, and I say, now when you now person and now person.
Yeah, me that's it.
I
don't know what's saying.
You never say a pilot.
Business.
I feel bad. What not be a engineer?
I know the fun engineer.
No matter what mom's after the person me open.
Massa.
Yes, oh, by style.
Yeah.
And I mean, say he has a way, a way out that, and then any invisible hand, a way of navigating everyone through your destination. But be a obey kwakupia brabombia. You have a goal. Let me say a reason you are supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You have a role you are supposed to play there, and as a honor has a role it has to play in
your life. Yeah.
So how can we on say, make me some men saying I say, one I know will dream so about Germany.
Oh nah.
Yes. It's a honor baby to say, Nipa, your plans. Yakupons one plans like.
Yeah.
I don't know the end.
Oh, for real.
The
Bible even says, "You see, we only park so you imagine two. For real. Today, they are all making plans and others in your mensa. So, we'll not be navigating BBR. For real, yeah, coming growing up, not American. There was a time I was a pilot, person the trip plane. The Bible dreams, there was a mechanical engineer because not engineer were near too big. And say, come on. We drew him, I'm a open here. You see, we, and say, last one, maybe a teacher. Anna, even throughout my career as a teacher, no, we been some passion be a woman. Let me be that. You know, it's a mini class. So me call me. It comes back to teaching maths. So me me chairman say, let me know before lecturer because na teacher back na me che.
But when you say maths, no, so no. Through that, how we pilot.
Oh yeah, yes, and
pilot is all about calculation.
And even the copy of Ghana no style be information no you need guidance and career one for me guide and style is what I say. But I think that even as a teacher, me child for more than 10 years.
Wow.
For real. For a child more than 10 years, many young child for more than 10 years. And the impact that we had on those kids, no, we will be a mature where we be a next night. They always like say you know, can I say Kofi and I say style. Maybe I say we are say Kofi and friends and a child, you know. Yeah. Your child there. There's no way you forget that experience you had with us.
Who said teaching no year of friend.
And by here calling. Because we look forward to going to class. Before you go to class, no, you are always preparing to make an impact. Akrana tears in our balcony. Oh, joy for result be changing someone at tears here.
In that sense, so you know, we find to say, Obia confused with along the stages, and I say within the stages, and I hear hierarchy of preference. No,
yeah.
Who is it as a one? As I be confused, so we do level be as
I think even through that confusion, you have a way of making you learn of things.
Yeah.
Because say simple and could be a
true, of course.
For real. And I life in man near street here, and yet day.
So if you are coffee in the street.
David. What over what that? No, she shall move no much ready. Much of watch the bonnet crack, the way film, not the wabba. Oh, for real.
Yeah.
As actually.
So, but church watch the bonnet. No, Achia.
Okay, that's it.
So what I say?
We.
I make us say, you might be tilting kakra.
Okay.
The chair there almost a year where SHS Jama Pension chair there 1 or 2 schools biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm getting here, Juma.
My experience is not just small. But even throughout that process, I think I also had that mind somewhere saying I control me too.
Okay.
So when the time came now, we kept on because through teaching in Yamushia, see can't be far teaching me on TSC.
Okay,
and I never quit you, I never quit you, sorry. Maybe it's can free buy every single day scanning ya. So what I say? Oh, Nyame, God has been free.
I gave you your free beer.
God has been free. Sanity. I was like, Anna, Adibo, my passion. It feels to be a job to you.
Yeah.
And then now we did one. Also, I'm not a quite now.
I would there.
Now, I'm going to bound check. Say now, Say na kwa ne besi ni wa vibe no.
Yeah.
One say they are watching many jemu to chi ni say mami. So what is the style?
It's out of saa we na kan ya ofa mu da na.
Yeah.
Ofa mu de.
Yeah, me famu shira pa.
Esi nka se nshira.
Man
famu de.
Man famu de. Me famu shira.
Ada me bisa question was san.
Me famu shira.
So famu de on suzu kenshi.
Me famu shira.
It's not the same.
But Derek, I saw can say
see your aspirations and so.
Yeah.
Who's the aspiration the door so send your car pilot team and I'm person me a lawyer. Because now what you say now man so ya dia me witness be.
Okay.
Me na me nim penny for time and tia o mo nim for issues as I say one seminars and so I developed interest in it.
Okay.
It meaning I wanted to be a lawyer. It came to a point now for uniform MFA. Through my life experiences, no me kwatna me uncle be ono a soldier e wo be makam.
Okay.
And the upbringing, send an impabwa and entire because now guys train you with you me and my cousins too. We are on in Nataria, we yen impabwa na we so you know the backpack in the backpack. So I developed interest for a juma with uniform. So now me person me here no so be but ni nyina mu send your life na ye ka no enye street line me na mu a me VSS rap ni en kwalabo na 7 year PP free school ni game center me mo SS na me ko game center pa me ko school ko nkwatia friend nkwa school
tinese mo no de do sa ko you study there
so wa wani ti amaba e
senti na me
ni bi ko so ele rap ye ni akọ
na mo price so
me compass
na mo bo
yes obo mistake yeah so stories no
give me go with you na mo tifi
ojuani
eba
ye chiro ye mo ye betro mo kan ko fusia de ne number bi rap pra
no am say mo kwa medical sha say free Osino no Osino Bonsu Junction
Linda door
mo start on Thursday and remember boy
sanity
na Friday mo dia force
sa be penalty
oh
is what I say into no send your make no it got to time I'm try me once you cry no
okay
send your man see am brain am dey shira am dey am fan no ya me fan no me to try na at that baby cry am fa so I had to race it.
Wow.
Until me sign chain 1 year, a year remedial.
Hey.
Oh yes. Like me here, but I'm fat into the drug of the. Oh, come in the or the chain kaka. But you know, no, a fire. Am I yet me pass the second attempt?
Nice.
I called tertiary kaka. I went to me a diploma or communications. I feel now after uniform no. Meet me come up with media school.
Hey.
I'm media school. But me we me diploma and me be top up no. And a chance in the buy and will send me free. Yeah, into no not just say I have to come here. I'm a bar hands when him say best
wow.
Maybe I want I never thought of this. The professional home says yeah, man, you know what life bar crowd best song. But they say me electrician. It gave me a 2 years time. I'll be women. I'm a plumber. Man, I know my life. You so I go. You baby, visit to know what you say. But then you remember I can't know. You need to do but it's the will of God that will stand. In the be crying at the end of the soil, so yeah, and maybe at your how be and be bro. So God in His own wisdom tried to put us where He wants us to be. In TV, I just trust God. We go to make continue. Everything I'm be or and no na make say na me pay uniform work enti make say enye too late and I go so young until maybe as time goes on when the opportunity presents itself me call me people na
wow
yeah I like uniform
na me mo na me what na dey me den say o apampa mu mpa enti no ebem
me catch you yes
mami you.
All right. So, so growing up, I wanted to be custom, and now second option also immigration officer.
I see.
Yeah, but there was a time I have to choose here or whether say me continue or Ghana. Yeah, because they said that I make kind of first. Now life wasn't that good, but my brother Biba then he wanted to help if I want to be the custom or immigration. So the question said. I have to choose one. Say either say me follow my sister Abaha, and I say me wo na me bra no. I help me with the custom or the immigration. So that's the reason I chose here. And me back so no. Yeah, everything is good. Like I never thought to become a musician, but right now I've been to couple of times in studio, and I've been doing some recordings, and I hope say people gonna like it, and Mijidi said everything will be okay. Said yeah. So right now, the okay said myself, Misawo, semi no one theater over. No one theater over house. There's a minute of theater house. No one no theater over house. Yeah.
If it's your a branch here, only me.
No one know. And I went theater over house. So I was say. It's not really great, but you know, it's gonna be great, yeah.
But maybe a person from the maybe how are you?
And also I can also I dream. So that's it. Yeah, how you see your things and how you want your things to go. You wanna a bit determined. So we are still waiting for greatness. You see,
and I'll say I
pick it because me sure baby I'm one my bedroom and you want my name now. Very easy. What I say?
Yeah, I pick it.
Yeah, me trin
Hey, I pick it. Let's say
and you go when you pay me no more come nantwie mu ada.
Kokokura me kumbe na no ko video.
Nipa
me nantwie no for that.
Nantwie no like no that. But me no nantwie no for that.
Na any over breast taste no different.
Me no over breast that. So I don't know the difference. So maybe every day
like differences.
There difference. Okay, man, normal condensed milk, normal milk. Yeah, man, be that. And man, no that.
So taste anything.
Name and some you know pen man, so I don't know the difference.
You are here to taste.
Yeah. And sometimes I don't know. Say once a while, what to sometimes we say. I don't know. Say be another work and but from
milk, I say on the breast milk. You only
breast milk. I don't pen any breast milk. There be a misha, but men kind misha taste.
I don't say condensed milk and the breast milk.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. You don't know who's having breast milk. You go say be.
Yeah, the breast milk and the condensed milk. So was he at the condensed milk na breast milk?
No,
asem see I am asem na see so na okay, o taste the same.
Taste.
Let me answer taste in where dey na ka.
Say be I see nipa ho akono se nche na we me dey. If you so bad here Papa say ni na.
What's the answer?
Nipa. Maybe we choose nipa ja. What does it?
But minimum way.
Who's was that? Every time. Every time. Who's up at all? When you watch it,
you are going to say,
then we still are. Your person say, taste, you know, like part of difference.
I can't tell. Me tasting it, I can't tell.
No one can say one can say. Okay. This time around, the question is going to the host. Okay, so what are you hosting now? Also, name me as a difference, bedroom.
It's all hosted. I'm hosting.
For this moment,
for this moment,
me hosting. So,
cause heat
that one side still.
What the me mama me take coffee dey me. Me ba.
Emom answer. Ni to answer.
Coffee answer me. Coffee serve ni mama. Mommy to the mommy. Where they
answer also on try with that. So also my like something small that.
Mock, I'm no more.
Ne tell them come back once ma o.
Mock ni ade am ni jimu za me. But I added to my friend from me. To me di breakfast, me see your friends cafe and be a family can.
Okay.
You can lie, brother. Brother, you can lie. With you man and God, you can lie.
I have to remember you. For you, no lie.
See, I know. My mother say in transition. I didn't have it my conform.
I think that transition is all about getting used to something, right? When you are changing from one place to another. So until growing up, you had to transition from being at the basic level, or let's say the first stage of life, to that next stage. I go university, I go Accra. You see, I took my I think that with me, I bringing in one or two staffs that my name Papa Moche, I think that I adapted easily to wherever I went. Maybe I'm a baby, me I get used to easily because I wasn't easily influenced. So what I say, to me, Finameba, your church and way. So I'm even after secondary school, I go university. I don't know what the influences near more. So what I say, and the I wasn't easily swayed into doing things I was not mean. So what I say, but as even you call university, you do never tell us as I mean your girlfriend.
Wow.
Maybe I'll be calling.
Oh, for real.
Me just we are the make corner. And Mammy Musa question to me answer. And I am still.
Baby, my mentor me this. I think say I was saying na say kese kuma wofo and then me so amone ma me nkitu yo me no tantan kakra. Omo chere na chere papa. Me I bring in there solid for real. Up until today no. My friend the say me I have principles be whatever you do now never go against my principle. My morals be a chere me say my means into where they are me menye. So what you say?
Yes, so chilima enye o ma me kwana ba ko ma na chegi na say o se wa so
Messi wa make it to so abotima
and I make it to so
I make it to me wo me grandmother e won ta for say be 3 as 2 ti mo atafo be me no me say omo nyina they taught me a lot in life.
Wow.
Oh for real me side there say they make
that's all about wonderful.
Yeah, I'm not coming back on.
I hope so.
Yeah, very likely.
That's nice.
And you know, Anna, all through all the challenges now, I don't think I have any regrets. Many regrets. May I have this goal, and I have this mantra I live by. Say, whatever I go through now is part of the process.
Okay.
Lessons, and I miss you free, but regrets, party. I have no regrets. Throughout my relationship in life, with ladies, with people come and go, right? Yeah. Even in school, you share any part. You could be friends with people for over 10 years. Maybe by now, and I said, currently, you can't be hearing from them. I said, you can't even call them. So, along the way, you meet them and they teach you lessons. Don't move on. See, I have no regrets. Right. Just lessons learned.
That's it. Yeah, Michelle. My brother, so in your transition, regrets, so then I'll confirm.
Transition, you can't say change is the only constant thing in life. I just say, it will get to a point where you have to change something. And whenever I say change is very difficult. And yet easy so be free or comfort zone. Ako baby, ako pretty baby. Into transition, no, I would say me, I adapt quickly. Me try my best, say baby, I may find myself biano. Met me a steady animal who say, okay, say no was me leave you her, say no was me. Yes, I was all observer system. And yes, if you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do.
And then be another room.
I try my best. Situation be a new environment be I may find myself no. I'll try to observe, learn and see how to fit into it. Yes. And when we talk about regrets, are there certain things that I regret?
Like
I regret not taking certain things seriously. I started from a hard place and it got to a point I like very comfortable. In terms of me die. And anyone can meet me for my personal development, me the grow. Let's say education per se. My potential, me be a mission dia me hunentem. But I couldn't have the time and so on to learn. I needed to reset the paper. Until I also wasted 1 year of my life. And can pass in the street and commit me the call anymore. What you say? Until there are a lot of things I didn't take serious, I may regret. But I think it's all part of the process. So we have learned from it. I'm hoping say 5 years time no, I will look back and I will smile because any man I feel I learned lessons from it. That's what I want to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rex, I mean also so transition regrets.
Alright, so transition from hometown to here, is very great, and but maybe I'm free about bedroom and everything. I've been saying like always be the word great. I will always use the word great because. Life is always great, Right. But with the regret, I don't have any regret because you will never go harming it. And I won't say, or from Kasapi, somebody who was really like Ubia and Makwa Koneni on Kasapi, you understand?
na makwa ni da
asem kala makwa
se to zo ni da
so obrefo enkasa pi so na menye bibia so a regret so e bia the million and then America say be America in China, I don't know. And I'm right now so my name say me be born in America in China. So regret I don't really have regrets. No.
Oh, that's nice. I'm saying I have for uti will be a kind of very interesting. Now I'm the topic we still are say another party ba because yakasi kasa with my kasa be 3 days kwani inwi because I am very broad. Na ni nyina mu no ye de aseda ma ahwefo ne motive se motimi anya abote na mo ahwe na motie ne mu no ko se o TV so na wo hwe wo se o laptop wo se o phone kwase ho be bia notification bell no subscribe to Ken's Media na me hu so adwen kire fa asema ya kan nyina ho so so bibi ka betimi aka na afese de be ya ye postimi bia so a obetimi IFS special betimi ahwe yes, I'm repeat. It will be here. Now, Eddie Yakupon Sujam.